Well, hello there, friends. Good evening. I know I'm a little bit later than I was last night, but I had a busy evening so far. I got off work, and as I'm talking to you, I'm going to try to pull this up on my phone so I can verify that I'm actually live. But it looks like somebody's watching, so maybe I am really live. That would be fantastic. So as you're hopping on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. There we go. And it has sound on there. Perfect. Okay. So let's get started. Welcome to another edition of Chalking with Babycakes. Like I was saying, I had a busy evening tonight. I got off work. I went to the UPS store to drop something off for my oldest daughter. Then I went to the cleaners to drop off riding clothes for my youngest daughter. Then I went and filled up my car with gas because I was like down to 80 miles. Shh, don't tell my husband. Okay, he already knew. It doesn't matter. Then I went to the Hobbly Lobbly to get some stuff for the sports themes that I did last night to finish those up. And then I had to go to the Walmart grocery store for some grocery shopping. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I did the hardest thing ever today. So I am on a diet plan to where I'm trying to lose some of this weight and get healthy. Actually, one of the biggest things is to get healthy because I'm tired of running upstairs and being completely winded. So I'm really trying to get healthy. So I'm working out, trying to eat right. And you want to know what they have in the stores right now? Guys, it's only July. They have the mallow pumpkins out. Mallow, whatever they're called. You know, like the candy corns, but the pumpkins. And those are my favorite. They're my absolute favorite. Like, out of all the holidays, all the things, those are my absolute favorite. And they already have them out. So I did the hardest thing ever today. I walked right past them and didn't buy them. Do you guys have something that's like that for you? Like that it comes out seasonally and you have to buy it when it comes out because you really like it? Well, that's it for me. Okay, I digress. All right, let's get started. So I have 3 projects that I'm making tonight. A beautiful thing is never perfect. And then we have this guy right here. This is a 12 by 18 and it's Happiness Blooms from Within. And I'm gonna attach this, but not during the live. And then just this little guy, it's gonna be a little board and base, scatter seeds of kindness. So this is gonna take me like a hot minute and that's it. I promise, guys. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I guess you might wanna see what I'm doing, won't you? Oops. Are you guys ready for the earthquake? Because here we go. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. So as you see, this is a 12 by 18 pallet wood board, recycled. It's gray in color. And these are one-time use only. Now, if you are new to chalking, thank you for joining me tonight. And I really appreciate you being here. If you're new to chalking, there are a couple of things you're going to need. One thing you're going to need is you're going to need a surface. And this one, I'm using this one-time use recycled pallet wood 12 by 18 board. You'll also need a silk screen stencil, which is what this little green thing is. You'll need a squeegee, and this is what I'm doing my screen printing with. And then you'll need your chalk paste. And this is a washable chalk paste. Look at that! So this one's done, guys. Like, no kidding, this one's done. All I have to do is attach this on top, and bam. Isn't that gonna be cute? So I'm gonna move this to the side. After last night, I figured I'd do some easy ones. Okay, so you're gonna need your washable chalk paste. Now, it's washable, and here's the thing with it being washable, is if you do your chalking on a non-porous surface like this chalkboard right here, you can wash it off. So like this had a different design on it, a completely different design. And I went ahead and washed it off so I could use it for this. Now, do you know why I'm making these? Did I forget to tell you why I'm making these? Well, let me finish my spiel on what you need. So if you are doing your chalking on a porous or on a non-porous surface, you can wash it off. So if you get bored with the design or you want to switch stuff out for the holidays, you can do that without having to get another surface. I mean, how cool is that? All right, so I'm going to do this in 2 different colors. We're going to start the top with red. You're going to need a stir stick, and this is so you can stir your paste up really good. And you can slap it on here like this. Now here's the big thing. When you are doing your pasting, you do not need to take, when you're putting it on with your stir stick, you don't need to paint it on. You just slap it on there and then you squeegee it down, just like screen printing. Now, if you're trying to get into a smaller area where you need to be more careful because you don't want that paste getting in there, then you might not want to just slap it down like that. I mean, it's all about technique, I promise. It's super duper easy though, guys. So if you ever have any questions about doing this and you ever are interested in joining me, whether it be through a class, because I do host classes, and I will also come to you for a class. So I do host some classes. Just let me know. All right. So let's see, you need the squeegee, you need a stir stick. Oop, let me do this paste and pull. Oh, I can fix that. There we go. So when you are doing a couple of different colors on one stencil, I do what's called the paste and peel method, and that's so the paste does not dry on the silkscreen portion of it. If the paste dries on the silkscreen portion of it, as you're pulling the stencil off, the paste will come up with it, and then you will not have a completely smooth lines and a perfect look. Now that's okay though, because this does not have to be perfect. You want to make it yours. You want to make it unique, and that's what I love about this. There we go. Because a beautiful thing is never perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this real quick. If you look and you see right there, you see how it's smudged a little bit right there? But what I'm going to do is once this fully dries, I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to kind of scratch that out. And I can do that because this is a non-porous surface, so it's going to be easier to take it off. So this one's done. I'm just going to stick it to the side. And we're going to do our last one. And guys, we're going to be done. Record time, I promise. I also have behind me a water bath, and that's what I use to wash all my stencils. So once I get, it's right back here. So once I'm done with the stencil, I'll throw it in the water bath and let it sit there for just a few minutes. You don't want to let it sit there too long. And I just kind of let it sit there while I'm doing all these other, all these other designs, especially if I am doing a mass production. I will just kind of leave it sitting there until I'm done. Now, I do every once in a while I'm going live, I will take and clean it out though, because sometimes you can get a lot of stencils in there, and it takes up a little bit of space. Plus, you don't want to leave them in there too terribly long, because if you do, what'll happen is the stickiness will come off the back of it. Now, the whole thing that makes this so super easy is that these stencils are sticky. So when you put them down, they adhere to the bottom to make it easier to not make a mess. So I'm doing 3 different colors on this one, which is why I'm doing this paste and peel method. And if this one doesn't turn out perfect the way I want it to, then what I'm just going to do is redo it, because, I mean, that's the joys of this, is I can wash it off and do it again. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, after I'm done washing the stencils, I put them on a puppy pad to let them dry. And I also wash off the back of the stencils or dry off the back of the stencils so there's not water pulling up on the back of them. You don't want that to happen because again, that will take away the stickiness of it all. And you don't want your stencils to not be sticky. Now here's the thing, you can still use your stencils. If they're not sticky, guess what? You can still use them, I promise. It's just gonna make them, just gonna make it a little bit more difficult to use them. And you're gonna have to sit there and be a little bit more careful with them. You're gonna have to hold on to them so they don't kind of go everywhere. All right. And we're going to do this, the Scatter Seeds of Kindness in this blue color to kind of go along with the blue on the other board, because what this is going to be is this is going to be a 3-piece grouping for behind my friend's desk. Remember how last night the sports themed stuff I was making for her? Well, this is the second set of items that I'm making. There is one more set that I will be making tomorrow for you guys. And that one's going to be just as easy as this one is. See, I'm just trying to get these done real quick before the blue dries on there. Oh, how cute did that turn out? Guys, I'm so happy with all of this. I'm gonna move this chalk paste out of the way a little bit and actually just kind of put some of this stuff up because I'm gonna have to do my dishes here in just a minute. Wash all my stencils, my stir sticks, my squeegees, all the things. I'm gonna have to wash them all. So I'm just kind of trying to get a little bit of this cleaned up so this way it doesn't make such a huge mess. And then I'll show you everything we made tonight. All right. Now you'll see this little guy right here does have a little bit of green right there, and I can just go ahead and take that off. So you have your Scatter Seeds of Kindness, and this is going to go in this board and base right here. So I'm not going to put it in there right now because it's wet. So you got that, and then of course we got the Happiness Blooms from Within. So like I said, I'm going to, after I'm done here, I'm going to get this attached to the board evenly, I promise. And then the last item is going to be this guy. A beautiful thing is never perfect. So 3 items, quick and easy. Let me pull you up. 3 items, way quick and easy, didn't take much time at all, and I can't wait to see how these look in my friend's office. They're going to be absolutely awesome in there. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Tune in tomorrow night when I make the last 3 items. 3 items for this little 3 set of groupings, these little 3 grouping, I don't know, whatever, for my friend's office for her for going back to school. So I'm pretty excited, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye-bye, guys.